Most legit, tough, badass.
Haku. There's
Everyone says Haku.
Yeah, there's nobody close though. Barbie's close maybe, but one day goofing around with Brock, this fucking kid, man, is for real. Like, and he has a very good attitude, and I'm nowhere near, like, he outclasses me so much it ain't even funny. But I'm rolling around with him, and he'll get a shoot on me, hold, and let it go and get something else, you know. Just I'm in no means in his league or anything. He just somehow fucked up and slid his head into a choke. I'm on my back, he's on top of me on his chest, and I got him in my guard. So I got him. I'm going to choke him out and make him tap, and then I'm never going to get in the ring with him again. So I cranked that choke. In like a half a second, he's on his feet with me over his head. I have no fucking idea how he got there. He has his hands on my hips, and just, he's incredible, man. And I watched Kurt Angle's take care of him. So Kurt is, you know, but Kurt's a gold medal winner, you know. Yeah. It's like so ridiculous to compare anybody. But yeah, Brock is pretty incredible, man.
Do you know a lot of people, I bet you won't believe it, but a lot of people say Meng Haku, right, for that answer. But,
of course, there's nobody like him,
But
though.
so many are third-hand stories. Have you ever seen him in action
in
real life?
Yeah, I was there in College Park, Pennsylvania, and the Nittany Lions, the college football team was in there, and we got a little scuffly, and he goozled one guy 6'6", 300-some pounds, an offensive lineman, down to the floor, and another one comes running at him, and I was about a half a foot away. He didn't even stand up. He just reached up, grabbed him, and put him down next to the guy and choked them both out.
Brock or Haku? Who wins?
Haku. There's no, like, Haku's indestructible.
With rules and without rules, or just Haku both?
With rules, it can be anybody, you know, because you look at them UFCs, guys lose all the time. You can't, because it's just could happen, you know. But Brock is for real, like, it's so strong and just, like I had him. There's no fucking way he should have got out of it, and it was nothing. He just got me right up, you know, because I had him and he had to get out of it. But you know, what can you do with something like that? I go, put me down, and then I roll out of the ring.
I was going to say, don't challenge him in the first place. He'd probably be the good one.
No, we were just goofing around. Like I used to do. In Japan, I'd get bored and grab Robbie Steiner, or something, which is the dumbest thing in the world you could do, because he's just going to bend you all over the place and shit. And I'd do it every time like a dumbass. We'd be bored, he'd be sitting there, and I'd hook him some kind of way, and next thing I know, he'd have me all twisted around and shit, you know. Just, he was Robbie Steiner's pretty tough too.
I've got two more of these, and then we'll negotiate what we're going to do afterwards, basically. Most memorable backstage fights?
Oh, fuck, I haven't seen that many backstage fights, I don't think. I'm trying to think.
Can always skip.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody off the... I've seen the boys fight in the... like, I've seen Rude twice, two separate occasions, knock two guys out in like a half a second. We were in Casper, Wyoming, and he was up about 6 feet away at the side of the table, and I think he was hitting on this guy's girlfriend, I think. They jumped on him. Before the boys could get over there, he had them both knocked out, both of them. And another time in Buffalo, New York, like 4 in the morning on a Sunday, I don't know what the problem was, but two cops were trying to detain him. He knocked them both out like, and just walked to his room. Rude was no joke, man. His hands were so fast, and he was like a one-punch. And I've seen him do it twice, and on two guys both times.
Are we talking left, right?
Yeah, boom, or what? I don't. Yeah, left, right. I'm assuming just boom, boom, and so fast. Guy, they had him in. He was in a chair, and they were on top of him. And before we could run 4 feet, he had them both knocked out. Yeah. So and he would stand no chance against Haku. So that, you know.
Well, maybe he had quicker hands, but did you ever try and arm wrestle Rick?
No. I stupidly in Japan one time arm wrestled Scott Norton.
Yes.
So, Which we just did it out of boredom, you know, because I knew I wasn't beating them, and he knew I wasn't beating them, you know. So Steve Blackman is no fucking joke. He has like no sense of humor. Nothing's funny, and at the airport, Bradshaw kept fucking with them.
Oh, were you there for the fight?
And,
Tell us.
And but Blackman don't put up with any shit. I got along great with him, thank God, because he's a killer. There's no way around that. And but Bradshaw he's just fucking with him, just being a wise ass. And Steve finally snapped and went up to get him, and Bradshaw threw a bag down and it tripped Steve, and Bradshaw got away. That day in catering, he went up to Bradshaw and he tells him, he goes, okay, you embarrassed me in front of everybody, so now you got a choice, stand up and apologize to me in front of everybody, or I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And Bradshaw stood up and apologized to him.
I know I've asked Val Venus and I've asked Al Snow that, and he said the same thing. It was like Bradshaw had no compunction to say, don't worry, the apology's coming right now, because he knew the alternative.
Yeah, I worked with him a million times, Blackman, and every couple of months or so, he'd be training for a shoot fight. And whenever he did that, out of habit, he would block shit and stuff. He used to give me Charlie horses all the time when I'd knee him or something with his elbows, and I'd be swearing at him so mad, and but he was just so easy. Terry and I used to do a bunch of shit with him, you know, and he was awesome. Like, he's really good, but he's no joke. If he says, don't do that, if you do it again, he's going to kill you. At least make an effort to kill you, and he's going to do it for most people. Yeah, Bradshaw wasn't going to fight him. He went right up to him, serious as a heart attack too. You embarrassed me in front of everybody, now you can apologize to me in front of everybody. Yeah.
I don't know if you were in the company at the time, but was there a thing where, was it Big Show and Steve Blackman? But I don't know if you were in the company at the time. And I think, like, I don't know the story, but it was something like Big Show said he couldn't be knocked down or anything, and Blackman just sweeps him.
I wasn't there for that. I don't know if I worked there at the time, but I have no problem believing it. You know, Blackman's a shoot black belt. He's fucking no joke, you know. Like, I think, I'm almost positive that he's like a bounty hunter now, like David Schultz, you know.
I think he's, no, I'm not sure he's a bounty hunter, but what's the bail bondsman?
That's the same thing though, right?
Yeah.
If you skip out, they come get you, right? A bail
is it?
Yeah, a bail bondsman. I'll pay for you to get out of jail, but if you don't make your appearance and I send somebody to come get you, and I think Blackman's the guy, something like that.
Yeah, I'm coming to get you, motherfucker.
Me and Al Snow joke around because he got along really good with Al Snow too, you know. And we used to all the time say, you know, somewhere in Pennsylvania he has bodies buried in the mountains. You know, Steve was no joke.
Have you seen? He was here. Was he here today?
I didn't see Blackman. I seen Al Snow today.
Yeah, I know he was advertised for WrestleCon.
Yeah, I didn't see him because I would have loved to see him. Him and I got along very well, you know.
Yeah.
And I was a sounding board. When some of the guys who annoyed him, he would bitch to me.